with, let's see.
Basil Mass, Secular Natives, Fizz, and Tarmac on REKT. So Basil
They're
Mass
going
is
to be
subbing.
on the Colonist side. And the A-Basils are going to be on the REKT side. Early utility here from A-Basils, but yeah, no sound from REKT.
You know, they used to be
playing this long push.
They used to be known as the king of pistol rounds back in the LAN. We'll see if it still holds true.
Akari, close nade into those smokes, gonna stall the push as Mad Dog is now holding the cross. Shots fired, but no damage just yet. Here comes the cross. One's gonna be playing Ninja. We'll see if A-Basils are able to counteract this. Akari gets the first from Ninja, but Mad Dog's able to pick up the trade immediately as Akari goes down. Good picks from Mad Dog on Sandbags as he has a supporting teammate Tanky to swing out from Cat. Nadix takes him out, but Mad Dog is still contesting the site here. Tarmac alone here as he swings out. He's got to get his teammate to help him. As site is being locked down as the flank comes in from Podbot. Tarmac all alone in the 1 versus 3. Can he find the first? No, he can't. Mad Dog with 3 in the pistol round, and it's 8 Basils up. Good work. Beautiful work. And this is good for A-Basils. They're finally picking up their pistol rounds, but with REKT, you just want to see the frags out. You just want to see them. You just want to see them immediately rush out and trade. They've got the mechanical skill to just hard push.
Mm-hmm. Looks like they're adapting the same kind of play as last round. B seems to be their preferred site to hit if everything goes well. But some fight outs in B-Long right now.
Yeah, not a pick yet though.
Akari's holding 4 REKT members.
Ooh, that nade almost takes out Akari, but there is a nade down long box in exchange. He swings out. He's gonna find a little damage, but not a pick as he gets tagged. Ooh,
that hurts.
That's really gonna hurt. That means he can't hold on to the site as hard as Mad Dog has found a sliver in between the smokes. He's got 2 headshots. He pushes through. Is he gonna find another? Akari's able to help him find it 1, but Nadix takes out Mad Dog. Remember, Akari's low here. Nadix could easily find the pick and start to open up this B site. He could crack the can here, but A-Basils has already rotated in.
I think Nadix knows he's on Rocket. Can the man do it? Can he do it again? It's a random knife.
Playing it slow, trying to find any picks.
They're not giving 1v1s later. This is smart on A-Basils sides.
Yeah, this is great. Nadix knows Akari's playing that close spot. He's going to find the pick, but there's only 15 seconds left. He's not going to be able to find these picks to clear out sight in time, and Podbot takes him out. Good work from Podbot. Good job from A-Basils in its entirety. Playing time there very hard against Nadix, who's probably, if not, the best entry fragger in the game. Looks like A-Basils is going to be going for the standard split here. 2 towards A, 1 in lower tons, and 2 B, but there's already going to be a pick out from Tarmac on the Skyla. On this A site, Podbot swings out alongside Tanky, and they're able to find 2 trades, giving the man advantage as it's a 3 versus 3. Now Mad Dog coming up on the flank as Podbot finds one of his own on long. Beautiful work from Podbot that round. As Scanner is down and A-Basils pick up their 3rd. What a sweep so far.
Yeah. When you find which players are playing which side, you can make better judgment calls based on that. And try to just use your map position to your advantage. So trade coming out won't be long.
Ooh. Good picks for REKT, though. They can easily take the site if Mad Dog isn't able to lock it down. He finds 2 on Cat. That's big. Mad Dog helping clear out the site push. There's no more pinch. They're all coming from long side as Basil Naz swinging back site. Does he clear it out with the nade? He does, but he doesn't find the pick. Podbot able to pick up 1. So it's now Basil stuck on site, abandoned as he's being pinched. Good shots, but it's not going to connect, at least not enough of them. Skyla taking out Basil. A little bit of a taunt as it's 4-0 now for 8 Basils.
Jeez. REKT asked to pull something on attack, because at least a minimum of 3 to 4 rounds would be enough to have a good foothold into the game. Well, it looks like they're changing up the plans here. We're going A. We'll see if that pays off for them.
First kill coming out, it's Tarmac onto Skyla as Skyla finds 1. Podbot finding his own trade, 3 versus 3 as this A-site take comes in. Mad Dog just trying to stall the push from ramp here as nobody is on site. Site has been cleared. Good nade doing damage onto Mad Dog. Can he swing out and find the pick back site? But nobody's there yet. He finds a pick sandwich, and Nadix is able to swing out and find a pick while his nade picks up Akari. 2 in 1 frame as Tanky is left alone with 1:10 on the clock. There's so much time here as the smoke fades. It's so unfortunate for him. Tarmac picking up the kill, and that's the first round for REKT.
I love seeing a little bit of adaptation from REKT. They're really a very adaptable team. If they start losing a lot, don't change it up, and it turns out it paid out for them this time around. So never be scared to change things around. Never be scared.
A little bit of early utility as Tanky swings out and spots multiple. He should be making the call that it's a B rush now, and he's already out of there. He's got to be careful about Cat, though. He finds 1 throwing nades out as Akari finds 1 of his own with the nade, and it is a trade. Basil and Akari trading with nades as Fizz swings out on the site. Little bit of damage coming out from that frag grenade of Tanky. There's no plant, no scanner down just yet. Ooh, good pick from Nadix onto Mad Dog as it's a perfect flash onto Fizz. He's isolated as Podbot picks up Nadix. 3 versus 1 as Fizz finds the first, but Tanky's able to trade it. Good double swing. Wow, 8 Basils is shredding this game almost like Acer shredded them on Miru. This is a absolute
360
slaughter.
Yeah. And also knowing that losing the Acer like that gives you a good warm up, so you could be more confident coming to the losers bracket and really try to make less mistakes. It really helps.
Good shots from Podbot, finding the first pick into the round. That's Fizz gone. Locking down long now. He finds a trade. That's great news for 8 Basils as they find even more. Mad Dog and Skyla picking up their own picks. Nadix all alone and has to recover the scanner, which being held by Skyla. Good spray transfer, but not going to find a second pick. Only going to find Skyla as a double nade puts him to 1 HP. Nadix in such a difficult position here. 4 nades raining down on top of him. Shots coming out, but he whiffs. He whiffs, but he's still able to find Tanky on 1 HP. 1 versus 2 now. Both these 8 Basils players pushing up ramp. Do they find him or do they swing him together? 1 minute on the clock. Nadix has all the time in the world to work with here. But remember, he does have that health disadvantage. They do know he's on this A side of the map. Swinging out, he's able to find a trade. He gets 3 of the 4 kills to win the round. But because of the trade, 8 Basils are going to win the round with 1 player left alive. That was very close. And if you look at the scoreboard, Nadix absolutely putting in the work, has the most kills in the server, but it's not enough. His team is not alive. They are not kicking right now on Suna.
Yeah. It is still his best map by far. And it's showing here, but the rest of the team needs to really step up here and work together.
Viz getting the first pick into the round, finally putting in some work. As Psykilo able to pick up Mad Dog, that's even better. 3 versus 5 in favor of REKT. As this is the last round of the half. We're switching sides after this. Skyla posted up on green, gotta be worried about her back, but also needs to help out on the mid push. Podbot aware that somebody could be playing up Cat, but the Cat players are already up as Akari gets taken out from Fizz's nade. That's 4 players from REKT onto this A site, and Basil may push up behind. Ooh, Skyla taking damage from that nade, but is able to take out Basil Maz. 4 players versus 2. It's looking like it's a second round for REKT as we're pushing to this side swap.
Ooh. Second round for REKT.
Yeah, there it is, just like we expected. 2 rounds for REKT in this half. 6 for 8 Basils. And now 8 Basils on the Colonist side. How will they take this? Will they take it fast? Will they take it slow for picks like they did Acer?
Reset your game line. Reset that.
Fizz playing this underpass position on pistol round. We'll have to see what picks come out. Nades, lots of nades being exchanged. But remember, even if REKT wins this pistol round, 8 Basils is still going to be up by at least 3 rounds. First pick does go to the side of, I believe, 8 Basils, yes. As REKT are just trying desperately to hold on to this A site. Psykilo does find the opening pick to enter the site. And they're going to get the pistol round as well. Nadix cleaning it up after Podbot finds the trade. 3 rounds now for REKT. And 6 rounds for 8 Basils.
We could start to see a comeback here, very possible.
It is possible. It is.
Defense is where they shine, usually. Ooh, Fizz, that early kill. Trade out by Mad Dog, though.
Kilo trying to get something, but the smoke is going to expose him, and Akari gets the headshot. Mad Dog able to find 2 of his own, and that's 8 Basils with man advantage. It's looking rough here for REKT. Nadix alone on this B artifact, and they might as well just book it A. They haven't seen where Nadix is yet, though. There could be a bad call here from 8 Basils. We'll have to see. Oh, they know. 8 Basils calling out that audio from Cat. Mad Dog, he knows that Nadix is playing on Cat.
B's closed, but A's open.
And A is going to be a free scanner plant here.
Little issues with the scanner.
Yep. It's all good. They have all the time in the world. 45 seconds now for Nadix. Has to find 4 again. Does he find 3 or does he find 4 this time? We'll see. There's the first. On to Podbot. Good shot.
Does he know?
Crouch peek. Oh, close nade. Mad Dog's close. He goes for the knife. Mad Dog with 2 kills in the round and a 3rd with a knife onto Nadix. The DM, the salt in the wound.
If only getting a knife kill gets you more money. Right? But there's no economy in Vail.
No economy in artifact mode. Well, we will have an economy soon, though. We've got the shop coming up, so you can use all that gel that you're earning in progression.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what's in the store.
I am so excited. Of course, you have the exclusive BBB skins from Discord, but those will not be in the shop, or so we've been told. We'll actually get some shop exclusive skins as well. Nades flying over the heads of 8 Basils, but nothing's going to connect with them as Fizz finds the first pick in the round. That's Mad Dog gone. That is a big round shift. Interesting nade spot from Fizz. Actually
Fizz,
gonna connect with
wow.
Akari. Beautiful nade. Wow. 5 versus 3 now for REKT. Fizz single-handedly giving this round to REKT so far. We'll have to see how Basils responds. 2 players on long here, trying to contest Nadix on Rocket. Nadix is able to find Podbot, but Skyla there with the trade.
Decide not to hop in to push in. Get with their teammates.
And 2 versus 4, this is looking like a round for REKT. Well, we'll see. There's still time. There's still nades in play.
There's one holding Catwalker here.
Oh man, the swing comes in. Tanky. Ooh, Sakilo knows, but he's worried about his back. He's able to find one, but Skyla's there with the trade once again. 1 versus 3. Close. Finds another trade. But Fizz goes down with his own shots. 4 rounds now, 4 artifact, for REKT.
The mid hole is what really got them the round this time.
Oh yeah, Fizz absolutely won them that round. As soon as you're down to a 3 versus 5, it's so hard. You just need to group up and try to hit a site hard. Just take that gamble. And Basils, they only need 2 more to win this map. REKT, they're playing catch up. Early shots towards the A side, but nobody is there. Just a little bit of info given up from REKT to Basils. They know Fizz is going to be playing this underpass position. Is he aware of the lower tons play? They smoke him out. And Fizz is ready to throw the nade. No damage. As 2 players from Basils versus 2 players from REKT on this B side of the map. How do they respond to the nades? Podbot finds the opening pick on Nadix. That is huge. And the nade from Skyla finds Sakilo. That is a free open B artifact. As Mad Dog finds his own lurking pick, he has to find the next on the Tarmac. As Tarmac trades him out, does Tarmac look to hold the cross? It's Fizz and Tarmac to look to hold the cross. But time has already expired. Tanky's crossed. Does he find a second? Yes, he does. Beautiful work from him. And he shoots the body. It is map point for Suna here. 8-4 for Basils. Wow.
Definitely not the scoring I was expecting, but you know, the mid plays, they're huge. Like even post plant, if you got mid control and you know that someone's still rotating, it's a free pick. Like it's actually kind of unreal. But we'll see.
Oh, scuffle in lower tons here. Does he find the pick? No, he doesn't. It's Mad Dog. Wow. Expecting that variation. And he's gonna get aggressive up mid as Skyla is able to find a trade onto Nadix. Mad Dog just trying to hold off this A push while Basils takes the B side of the map.
They could regroup to B right now.
Oh, I know exactly what Mad Dog's doing. Mad Dog is looking for these rotate picks. He finds the first as Sakilo tries to hold on to this B side of the map. He's successful in it. Does Mad Dog know that Tarmac's still here? It's a trade. It's a 1 versus 1 close. Sakilo doesn't know. Oh, he does now though, as it's a trade, and it's gonna be the round for REKT.
That sucks.
Wow.
Wow.
5-8. Basils only need 1 more round though. They have 4 rounds to make these mistakes, but at the end of the day, they just need 1.
But these rounds got me sitting on the edge of my seat sometimes.
Oh yeah.
It's just exciting as a tier 1 esport sometime. Believe it.
Oh yeah. Fizz opting to switch it up, holding this very, very long angle from spawn. Holding it from save.
I mean, he knows.
Basils play mid. Oof.
He knows they're pushing scaffold a lot, so having someone there is a good.
It's just Fizz versus Mad Dog over and over and over again. It's been 50-50 as Nadix and Fizz both finding nade picks. It's looking like a REKT round as man advantage 5 versus 2.
I think he gets Fizz on the refrag. Still, it's a 2v4. And 1 minute left on the clock. They don't really have much map control, so they'll have to go together.
Yeah, it's just picks that they have to play off here. They have to hope that they hit the immediate headshots. And Tanky trying to pre-fire a common angle, but he's going to find nothing And that's his position not only given away, but REKT now able to nade if they need it. Nade helps Tanky push up on sandbags, but they are going to be holding this head glitch here. Does he know that this player's lurked on site? It's a trade, and it's all down to Skyla. Dropping down close, looks for a pick towards A, but is not ready for the 2 players holding it. 6 rounds now for REKT. They need 3 more, while 8 Basils needs 1.
They're not giving up this map so easily. Really, the frags, like, that's what really is making the difference on much of these rounds. So you get 1 or 2 nade kills, and it's like, early on, it's like really good.
Mad Dog is pushing out real early here with the rest of his team. It's 4 versus 2. It's a hard push from 8 Basils. They know Tarmac plays this close angle, and it's a perfect trade for Mad Dog. They know that there's only 1 player left on the site, but it's a hard hold all the way from underpass. 3 players, just a firing line, taking out everyone as Basilmaz picks up the last.
Yeah, also they get a
now.
double nade right there.
Yeah.
That's huge. Ooh, 7-8, man, it's tying up.
Well, this is closer than it needs to be. 8 Basils, they're starting to lose their grip. But hopefully, they'll be able to pick up the pace on the next map, no matter who wins this one.
Is this the second map or the first map? I can't remember. I think Kitty was played, right?
Awfully quiet towards the A side of the map, but there are lurkers over there as Nadix is holding on to his dear life. Tarmac finally winning the fight with Mad Dog on the A side of the map as Nadix picks up 2 of his own. It's looking like we're going to 8-8. It looks like we're going to go to a final round as there's only 1 player left on B long, and it's like finding a headshot through the smoke onto Akari. 8-8. We're at map point for Suna. Either team could win this first map, and this could determine the whole series.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Whoever wins this map is going to be in such a good position. Their mental could be broken if they don't win it here.
The sweats on everyone's shoulder right now.
Ooh.
You can't contain it. Heavy mid presence.
That's coming out. Tarmac able to find Mad Dog once again. They're losing these fights now. As like Kilo finds one with the nade, but Podbot's able to find the trade. It's still winnable for 8 Basils. 4 versus 3, but they have to find the pick. They have to find something to equalize. As Basil, he's pushed up on this lurk. He's clearing the entire A side of the map. Footstep noise is finally being heard from lower tons, and Tanky needs this pick. If Tanky does not find this pick, this could be it for 8 Basils, as Basil takes out Tanky, and now REKT are looking to win this game. He finds the nade, and he finds another with the nade. It's all down to 1 player in a 1 versus 4. It's Skyla. Skyla, the last hope now for 8 Basils. She finds shots, but her position's going to be completely given away. Smoking off the cat swing. Have to be so careful here. Spamming through the smoke, they're looking for her. She finds the first, but can she find the next? No, she can't. It's Nadix. The comeback
22
from
kills.
9 to 8. REKT versus 8 Basils. REKT is now up 1-0 in this series. Oh, and that is heartbreaking.
They came back to 6-2 an attack, so...
Oh, man.
I mean,
Truly if I had a difficult situation.
Yeah.
Remember, if REKT win this game, they still have to perform a bracket reset against Acer to win the tournament. Both of these teams would have to complete a bracket reset against Acer, which means they'd have to win in 2 best-of-3s against Acer, which...
You don't know how long that could take. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm all here for it.
Oh yeah, it's tense now. Whoever wins this game is in a terrible position versus Acer, but REKT right now, they are up one map. They have the confidence in them. They have the comeback. They've shown that they can do it.
Nobody predicted REKT, so no points.
Ooh.
I think they're getting started, and we're probably choosing the map they want to play next. Well, it has to be Miro.
I'd assume two teams are talking about it, yeah.
It is a Miro, and we got some stats, but no mid radar, so
Miro 9-8 we saw on Suna. REKT is ahead, and they're going to be starting on the colonist side, it seems. Hey, at least we got half the UI.
half of it.
We got half of it. We're okay. It's better than nothing.
There's gonna be one day when everything's gonna show up, and it's gonna be beautiful.
There we go. There's the side switch. Okay. REKT starting on the Rayab side, and 8 Basils gonna be starting on the colonist side.
Also, pro tip: press G to go to the person who last fire a shot.
Oh yeah.
It's a good thing,
We have some interesting keybinds. Yeah.
Round starting. Get ready.
No problem.
Who wins this pistol? Who gets the momentum in their favor? We'll see as 8 Basils seems to be going for the B side push. Shots coming out early as Akari's able to find the opening pick. That's good for 8 Basils as Tanky's able to find the next. Tarmac does find a trade from Elbow, but there is more picks going exchanged as Nadix comes in to try to clutch single-handedly, finds 2, but Skyla puts him down. Tarmac left alone in the 1v2 as he's coming in on the flank from B stairs. Scanner probably going to go down here as Tarmac's able to find the first. He finds the second. Tarmac clutching the pistol round for REKT. What a performance.
Good job.
Tarmac and Nadix both finding 2 kills that round. That was great work from them.
Scan interrupted.
And REKT keeping the momentum from the last map. We'll see how far they can go on this Rayab side.
They have strictly M4s right now. MKs.
MK418 across the board.
I want to see some AK-Lab every once in a while.
Yeah. I mean, don't you use the AK-12?
Sometimes. I still haven't unlocked it.
Sad. Yeah, I think the AK-12 personally is better than the AK-303, but sadly, you don't see much AK at all in competitive play. It's all about the fire rate. It's all about those quick headshots. As the B artifact now has the scanner off on it. As Tanky able to find a pick as Fizz is alone on B stairs. Gun colliding with the wall, gonna make some noise, gonna queue in Skyla, but Skyla's not paying attention as Fizz is able to find 2. Can he streak in the 3rd and the 4th, maybe even the 5th? Smoking out Elbow now, no utility on the bodies below him. Clears out Tuck, goes to clear out Elbow, but it's not gonna be enough as Long, Akari from Long, swings out and takes out Fizz 1-1.
Yeah. When you have this many people alive, you just have one holding each part of the map next to site. It's impossible to kill them all. It's 1-1 though.
Basils looking for another fast B-side push this round as Podbot sticks back in spawn to hold on to the flank watch. Akari finding the opening pick, but Basils there for a trade. He does get traded out though by Kirby Dog. And it's B site open as Podbot finally finds that rotating pick. The flank is coming in though from Fizz as he finds Tanky, and Nadix finds one of his own in mid. Fizz and Nadix versus Kirby Dog and Skyla. Plant is down as there's 40 seconds on the clock. Time is a sensitive measure here. As Nadix has to clear every single angle. He finds the pick onto Kirby Dog, and it's all down to Skyla. How does Skyla play this? Fizz is 1 HP, but Nadix could easily find the pick. 20 seconds on the clock. Do they push up? Scanner tapped. Nade coming in. Double nade, actually. It connects with Fizz, and Fizz is down. Nadix is half HP from those nades. But Nadix was the one on the scanner. It wasn't Fizz. What? It was a false sense of security. And Skyla, sadly, not going to get that round because the nades are going to go slightly too far and kill the wrong player.
That's a bait and switch play if I've ever seen one. That was smart.
That is wild.
Maybe the nade almost got Nadix, but it wasn't close enough.
More strong B presence here, but 8 Basils getting absolutely wiped by Psykilo's nade and Basil's push.
They got scanner too.
A rough reality is setting in for 8 Basils. REKT has the momentum as Nadix finds Podbot and Basil's able to trade out the last. Wow.
You really cannot.
REKT are finally showing up.
You really cannot afford to die 2 by the same name. That puts you extremely.
Yeah. Nades are just so strong, man. Nades absolutely destroying 8 Basils that round. We'll see if REKT decides to place those nades in the same spots or if 8 Basils able to avoid them. Early round nades coming in as Nadix tries to stall the push with his own nades. Swings out, spamming through the smoke now, does find some shots to connect. Little bit of damage as Tanky gets taken out by Tarmac, and there's trades in mid. Nadix is locking down this A site alongside Tarmac finding Kirby Dog. 2 players left for 8 Basils versus 4 on REKT. As Skyla and Podbot need to find something. When you're down on the colonist side like this, it's so hard because not only can you not risk getting a trade, you have to get a pick and still have the health to find another fight. Playing slow now, minute on the clock. As Nadix finds Podbot. All down to Skyla with the scanner, 1 versus 4. We've seen this time and time again, and it's a trade between Basilmaz and Skyla. 4 rounds now for REKT. They have at least secured an even half.
I have nothing to say, man. It's just fun to watch.
I mean, it's the top competitors. What do you expect? Even if it is sort of a stomp, you're gonna get to understand the mindset, the swings, how every single individual.
For once that I'm watching instead of playing, you can get into their minds a bit.
Oh yeah, and I mean, watching these matches, I'm sure all the other teams right now trying to figure out how these teams play, taking into account what they can adapt to their own play styles, their own teams, in order to improve. Akari finds the opening pick alongside Tanky with his own opening pick. B-side's going to be given up as one player swings out. It's Tarmac swinging out from elbow, taken out by Kirby Dog. Good round now.
Fizz is left in a 4.
Yeah. Fizz is able to pick up Podbot, but it's an ace clutch that he has to perform here. That's not going to happen. No, Kirby Dog finding the pick. 8 Basils finally getting their second.
Little pistol tricks. Little knife tricks. I can't wait for Knife Cosmic to come to the game, man. It's confirmed, so we might see a gold skin for Knife.
Early nades, not gonna connect. But Basilmaz shots are going to connect with two different players. Akari and Podbot taken out of the round. But Basilmaz, at the fault of his own weapon, he's going to be taken out as well. 4 players alive for REKT, 3 for Basils, but that's about to change as Tanky finds Fizz. 3 versus 3. Skyla finding Tarmac, 3 versus 2. The favor is now in the side of Basils. As Saikilo swings out and finds 2, Nadix able to find the flank on Tanky, and it's 3 quick, clean kills in succession as REKT pick up 5, and we're on our last round before side swap.
It really goes to show you can't put your gun down until there's no one left. Or at least if you know for absolute certainty that the site is absolutely cleared.
Oh yeah.
Would we see a aggressive push here? No.
Just some early passive shots from Podbot. He's been playing this mid spot almost every single round. Kirby Dog out of the round, but so is Tarmac and Basil. Kari as well, as we see REKT players dropping like flies just down to Nadix in a 1 versus 2 versus Podbot and Skyla. It's just pick after pick after pick this round. As almost all map control has been given up, Nadix, he has to play in this bunker position because it's the fastest way to rotate to either side of the map. Podbot waiting for some sort of info. And Nadix is going to be falsely going towards A. Oh, man.
The sound cues...
He realizes it's B. He realizes it's B now. The sound messes him up. And Podbot's on this lurk and could find him if he goes mid.
Yeah, but it might be a 1v1 versus Skyla here. If Skyla dies, Podbot needs to start running for his life.
I mean, either way, there's 24 seconds on the clock. 23, 22, 21. As Nadix tries to find a pick on the Skyla, there's damage off, but there's not going to be enough time for Nadix to get on the scanner. There's 15 seconds. He has to find this pick and immediately get on it. 12 seconds, 5 seconds to get on the scanner. 3, 2, 1. There's no time left. And Podbot's able to find the trade. Basil's getting their 3rd round. Nadix missing the grab on the scanner. And time's up.
A 5-3 split isn't, like, half is not too bad for REKT.
It's not too bad, but we are now switching sides. Meaning that Basils, I think they hold a pretty good chance here. Basils are now going to be, what are we, on the colonist side?
Defending.
Or actually, yeah, Rayab side. Basils on the Rayab side, REKT on the colonist side. 5-3. Let's see how they treat pistol round. Do they play it carefully? Do they play it aggressively? It looks like Tanky's going to be getting aggressive on the flank as Basilmaz is able to pick up the entry frag onto the B site. 2 players firing from backside as Tarmac takes out Kirby Dog. That suppressive fire gone as Skyla's able to pick up Fizz with a grenade. Saikilo trying to hold desperately onto this flank, but it's going to end up being a trade as Podbot swings out onto the main site. Not finding a pick just yet as Skyla's up in on the flank. Shots out as Long is exposing themselves with the nade as Podbot's able to pick up 1, and there's good shots from all the players across 8 Basils. Skyla and Podbot cleaning up that round. What was that, a 2 versus 4?
I believe so. Yeah, the shots
beautiful
are on point.
coordination. Beautiful. And I mean, the information was there too. You saw the player from REKT throw that nade out from Tuck, and Skyla immediately knew where they were playing and called it to a teammate, and they were able to double swing. Podbot and Skyla doing a great job. Early nades once again, giving map control over to Basils. Shots going through the smokes. It's Tanky to get shot down by Basil as Basil finds 3 entry fragging into the A site. It's 2 players left for Basils as the A artifact is going to be completely given up.
Someone's fucking commit. Bunker, actually.
Flanking in now. What can Akari find?
They need to be aware of that position.
I don't think they're aware of it. Basil is going to check it. Does he find the pick? No, he doesn't. Not yet. It's a trade. And Saikilo now to work with something as Skyla finds the first, and Nadix is able to trade out his teammate Psykilo. Skyla almost getting that clutch, but it's REKT with 6 rounds at the end of the day.
Did they won the last map? I kind of forgot.
REKT won the first map.
Okay, so they really need
9 to 8.
You just need to win 3 more rounds, and they get a Basils out of the tourney. Or it could be the other way around. Basils steals it, and we're going to a third map. But for now, we'll see what happens here.
It's all a matter of time.
Oh yeah.
Aww. We didn't want to see that, but I thought it. We did want to see that, though. Good headshot on the Fizz, but Fizz is able to trade with the body shots. Coming out now, Basil able to be taken out by Tanky. Tanky finding Psykilo as well. He knows there's a player in tunnels. He's going to be spamming away all his ammo as the nade comes out of tunnels. And Tanky's now isolated alone as his teammate rotates in to clear out tunnels. Looking like around for A Basils as KirbyDog is trying to call out to Tanky that there's one on highway. Tanky finding a third in the round, but he finally gets taken out by Nadix. Oh man.
And everything is so sun. All the sun.
Yeah, it's all quiet here as Nadix finds Skyla. And it's just waiting for more mistakes from A Basils. $50 seconds. Nadix can relax here. Scanner's in possession. He's got the whole map to work with.
Is someone B though?
Oh. The scanner sound bait.
30 seconds remaining.
Swings out to try to clear elbow, but it's KirbyDog all the way in spawn. Nadix unaware and overextending.
I would have gone for the plant and
Yeah.
just...
I mean, the nades exist. It's so scary. It's so difficult.
There's no counter nades. If you're stuck there playing with a nade, you're kind of just leaving dead.
Yeah, you might as well just run away at that point. Try to survive at least.
But if it's late enough in the round, most of the util's been burned.
True. That is true. Early nades on the B side of the map. Akari's going to find the opening pick with that frag grenade onto Tarmac as he finds another on a Basil Maz. He doesn't even need his teammates to hold this site. Swinging out, he finally gets taken down, but KirbyDog is easily able to trade him as he throws the throwing knife on sight. He's able to pick up one and
wow,
picks up
swift
on
round.
the flank for the last. KirbyDog, that was scary. He saw the player close and he immediately whipped his knife out.
Hey, sometimes
that player.
It does damage.
It does. It does 80, I believe, to the body and 100 to the head. So it's pretty nice if you can get that hit off.
Would you believe me if during one of my games today, one of my players hit the nastiest knife throwing kill ever?
One of the things I'm actually uncertain about is why people aren't treating knives like nades for the plant. Like, I want to see somebody throw a knife from elbow and kill somebody planting on B site, or throw a knife from bunker and kill somebody planting on A.
It could happen. You just need to be powerful.
Yeah, need to practice with it. Yeah, need to line it up. Maybe we'll see it in the future, but for now, nades are the meta. They're so strong. As Nadix throws a smoke to cover up bunker stairs. It's not going to be perfect, but it is going to be enough for REKT to clear themselves onto the site. Lots of free utility here for Nadix. A site open, the Vector, it's there. Is it Tanky on that Vector? No, it's going to be Tarmac to pick up KirbyDog first. Shots come out as Basil Maz finds Akari and Skyla.
One thing to note.
Now for REKT. Oof.
Bunker, once you get this hold of the site, holding bunker as part of your defense can be changed. Like, you can change the outcome of a run pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very powerful position to hold. 7-6 in favor of REKT. They'd be going for a fake play here. Trying to see if anybody's lurked up.
Yeah, slow round here. As Tarmac finds the opening pick on the Skyla. Good work as Tanky's able to find the trade. Tanky with another. Wow, he is going insane today. He's got all the picks in the world. He's got Podbot to support him, as REKT is now opting for this A-side push.
Are they aware, though?
Lurked up bunker and 2 tunnels. What do they do here? Hey, Basils. Tanky's aware of the tunnels play. He swings into it, but he doesn't get killed safely. There's a beautiful nade from Podbot, doing even more damage onto Fizz as Basil finds one from bunker onto Kirby Dog. I believe Fizz is alone now. Got across the site.
Sure happens.
And it's Tanky finding that trade as Akari cleans up the round with Basil Maz. Going down.
7-7.
7-7. Wow.
None of these teams wants to give it up. It seems to be going back and forth every time. I love it. Though the early picks of Tanky really shows that gives them pressure.
Oh yeah, good nades coming out though from REKT, doing a bit of damage onto the 8 Basils defending players. As Akari finds the opening pick alongside Podbot, finding a trade with Fizz. Tanky finds one of his own on the A side of the map. Can he find the next? No, he can't. It's Nadix to swing out on the stairs of tunnels. Recovering Scanner, he's going to be falling back now as he has a minute 30 in the round and it's time to play for picks.
How many is alive? 2v3 actually, so Kyle's holding the flank. Could pay really well. Could be dangerous.
Kirby Dog's aware of this. And so is Skyla, actually.
I think the call's been made.
Yeah, the call has definitely been made. Skyla's waiting, Skyla's waiting. Finds the first, gets tags on the second, but not able to find the second. Basilmaz now has to figure out what he's doing because the information has been given up. Does he commit to this B rotate, or does he try to go in for a play in bunker? Basil all alone versus 2. Doesn't seem like there's any nades in play.
30 seconds remaining.
30
seconds on the
seconds.
clock. Basil's having to clear the whole map, but there's 2 players waiting for him here on this B artifact. There's got to be a close swing. There's going to be a close swing.
There's...
He swings out wide. He finds both. Oh, Akari just barely showing his shoulder and ruining the play. REKT with 8 rounds. They're at series point. 8 Basils have to win the next 2 rounds or they're out of the tournament.
Even Basil cannot believe it.
Yeah.
You can see him in his arm. It's just like, how did he get that clutch?
Absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
Early nades once again. Discouraging REKT from immediately pushing out as Podbot finds the nade on the Basil. Great stuff as Tanky's able to swing out and find Tarmac. Great work as Fizz finds Tanky pushed out of tunnels. The man advantage is still in favor of 8 Basils. It is going to be an A take as Podbot finds one and is traded out by Psykilo as Fizz finds Kirby Dog. Skyla's just got to wait for Akari to come in on this rotate as the scan has been started. 42 seconds on the clock. Akari could find a beautiful, beautiful flank here, but it's all a matter of time. Skyla's got to make some sort of noise here. Finds the first, and now Akari could come up on the flank. Skyla's buying time as Akari finds the pick on the side kilo, and it's 8-8. This could be the game for REKT, or it could be map 3 for 8 Basils.
Oh my god.
This is the last straw here.
You cannot get any closer to this. Man, they must really be feeling it, both of those. Well, REKT has a map advantage, but still, they probably want to close this up and fight Acer.
Such a tense round for both these teams here. REKT trying to find a surprise pick.
Yeah, no
by
one
coming
wants.
out of tunnels fast.
No one wants to make any footstep noise.
Yeah, first blood here could literally determine the round as Saikilo finds Tanky. Rough situation as the A side has already crossed. Good nade, but it's not gonna fully connect with Fizz. Nadix now smoking off the backside as Basilmaz finds Podbot. It looks like REKT is trying to end it. Here's the swing out from the smoke. Skyla and Kirby Dog both able to find one of their own as Fizz finds a trade. 2 versus 3 in favor of REKT here. Basilmaz able to pick up another. Kirby
All up
Dog
to Kirby.
alone.
3-3.
Basil, Saikilo, and Tarmac. 3-1.
Well, that nade.
Nade. Oh! Not
know where
gonna
he's at.
connect, but they know.
It can literally
Knowledge is in
pinch
the
him.
hands of REKT.
They can pinch him from. Oh, and Tarmac finishes up.
Tarmac just swinging out, getting that good headshot.
REKT is moving up.
9-8, 9-8. Wow, a double comeback. That is crazy.
That's insane.
REKT is now moving on.
To play in the grand finals.
8 Basils out of the tournament in third
Good
place.
run.
Determined in fourth. 8 Basils in third. And we have REKT versus Acer coming up, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah, stay here.
Time to get some water.
Yes. Rehydrate your throat.
Hydrate my throat for grand finals. Gotta
I
make
got
it
some
hard.
got some Powerade. So it does the job.
Lion, we good? Get word from the deck real quick. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's take a break, everyone. We'll be back shortly with REKT versus Acer for the grand finals.
You gotta change that title.